It's never been easier to get your hands on the knowledge needed to be successful. To start any business from anywhere in the world with no prior experience. But why then are so many aspiring business owners struggling right now? We are in the middle of an information epidemic. There are more books to read, courses to watch, and videos to buy than anybody could consume in countless lifetimes. Yet we loosen up our belts like Henry VIII, brimming our bellies with as much as we can fit in. Entrepreneurs right now are fat, overfed, and gluttonous. And too much information makes the soul sick, just as too much food makes our bodies sick. We fool ourselves that more content is more knowledge is more success. Yet 90% of self-development watchers don't even own a business. Why is that? Being an entrepreneur has become fashionable, and the content has become entertainment. Most creators spend more time growing a following than they do growing their business. And I've never been a YouTuber who has a business. I'm a business owner who has a channel. We are now in a world that values public fame over private accomplishment. And there's only one real winner: the creator. So whilst they build their cults and brainwash with their agenda, you enslave your mind even further, convincing yourself if you follow other people's success, one day it'll come to you. But instead conditioning your subconscious with self-doubt and with envy. Shiny object after shiny object, nofap, masculinity, Andrew Tate, copywriting, there's always something else. Another course to buy, another new kid on the block, another successful agency owner. You know, 2022 feels like the year of the SMMA. There are more YouTube channels about it than there are successful agency owners, all with their own new take or new course, all with stones to throw at those before them. It's predictable, and frankly, it's getting ridiculous. But the information epidemic isn't going to slow up. It's only going to get worse. More content, more hype, more celebrity culture, and less success for the masses. Yet there will always be that 1% that, despite all distractions, actually succeed.
3 new clients.
2 clients in the first 30 days.
First $1,500 client.
Those with the power to filter out the noise. A skill that's quickly dying. The average person now has an attention span of just 8 seconds. That's less than that of a goldfish. It's time to take back control and say no to distractions. People ask me all the time what other YouTube channels I recommend. I couldn't tell you. I don't watch any channels religiously. I do not have the time. I'm too busy focusing on what's right in front of me, the only thing that's actualizing my vision. And when I'm not doing that, I'm focusing on myself, developing myself by myself. Not by watching some random guy on the internet. And if I need help with a specific piece of information, I only look for that. I filter out the noise. And I gain nothing from saying these things. In fact, it actually hinders my follower count. It would be so much easier for me to do what everybody else does, to tell you what you want to hear, to keep you in that matrix. Yet here I am saying what you don't want to hear because I actually give a fuck about your success. Because I've been in your position and I've experienced the broken system myself, and I want to help you. My #1 goal this year was to understand the missing link that bridges desire of success and actually achieving it. I always thought it was information, and in my education company I believed that if I could create the most comprehensive agency training program in the world, that alone would give us the highest success rate. If I could give our students access to all the information I have from scaling an agency from zero to over $100,000 a month in profit, they would all be able to do the same. But I was completely wrong. It's not information, because information is already available in abundance. It's focus. It's the ability to filter out the noise, to stay in your lane for long enough to actually be successful. But for most people, it's so hard to do that alone because every single day we are overloaded with information. So for the past few months, I spent time on the ground speaking to our members. I wanted to figure out how I could help them stay in their lane. And I found that above everything else, it was one-to-one conversation that kept them on track. Interaction with an actual person, not some online avatar. That's why at the start of this year, we introduced an entirely new mentorship arm, doubling the amount of one-to-one interaction in our program. And the results have been incredible.
Signed up for the accountability sessions with Connor, was able to land 2 clients within first month.
3 new clients in just the last 2 months now.
Affluent Academy helped me secure my first $1,500 client.
I had about 5 to 6 clients, now sitting with about 30 clients.
Doing over 12k in monthly revenue.
The Affluent Academy has actually enabled me. I live by the beach now, I work from home. Clients that I've signed are dream clients.
Now reaching up to 5k in monthly recurring revenue.
Signing our first 3 clients within the first month of the accountability coaching with Affluent Academy.
First month I signed my first client and we've been growing ever since.
Just went through the accountability coaching with Connor and he helped me sign 2 clients in the first 30 days. I was up to just less than 5k in revenue. Within 2 months, replaced the income that I was making from the job, and I'm actually in Spain now at the moment as well, just working on the business.
Now, it's because of our track record that we also closed to the public and became application only, limiting the amount of members we take in at one time. Now, this allowed us to keep our community standards high and also only accept members who we genuinely know will be successful. And despite all of this, I knew there was more to do. I knew we could take things another step further. And so we recently hired an entirely new team, our client success team. From now on, the moment a new student joins, they get assigned a mentor who coaches them one-on-one every week through their first few months, giving them the support that they need, and most importantly, helping them to stay focused. And that's only the beginning. We've also recorded groundbreaking new lessons and have an entirely new community platform with 3 weekly live group training calls. But you'll have to wait until Friday to learn about the rest. On Friday, we will reveal the new Affluent Academy 3.0. Our Done With You mentorship program that teaches anyone how to launch or scale an agency to $10,000 a month in as little as 90 days, even with no prior experience. Now, we're limiting this intake to just 50 new members, and we're expecting these slots to fill extremely quickly. And because of that, we'll only be accepting the best applications. So to be in for a chance of being accepted for our Black Friday offer, click the link in the description and schedule a call with one of our coaches today. It's time to finally filter out the noise and focus.